Hello, my little bunny rabbits. It's me, Heather, here at Goldstone Books. Well, I have been having so much fun making this video for you. I have learned how to make all kinds of weird and wonderful effects, and I think you're really going to love it. I know I have had a terrific time making it. Today I'm going to tell you the story of Little Rabbit Foo Foo, adapted from a story by Michael Rosen. Are you ready? Are you sitting comfortably? Good. Then let's begin. Little Rabbit Foo Foo, hopping through the forest, scooping up the field mice and bopping them on the head. And down came the good fairy, and she said, Little Rabbit Foo Foo, I don't like your attitude, scooping up the field mice and bopping them on the head. You've got 3 chances to change, and if you don't, I'm going to turn you into a GOONIE. Little Rabbit Foo Foo, hopping through the forest, scooping up the wriggly worms and bopping them on the head. And down came the good fairy, and she said, Little Rabbit Foo Foo, I don't like your attitude, scooping up the wriggly worms and bopping them on the head. You've got 2 chances to change, and if you don't, I'm going to turn you into a GOONIE. Little Rabbit Foo Foo, hopping through the forest, scooping up the tigers and bopping them on the head. And down came the good fairy, and she said, Little Rabbit Foo Foo, I don't like your attitude, scooping up the tigers and bopping them on the head. You've got 1 chance left to change, and if you don't, I'm going to turn you into a GOONIE. Little Rabbit Foo Foo, hopping through the forest, scooping up the goblins and bopping them on the head. And down came the good fairy, and she said, Little Rabbit Foo Foo, I don't like your attitude, scooping up the goblins and bopping them on the head. You've got no chances left, and so I'm going to turn you into a GOONIE. And the moral of this story is, hair today, goon tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. I've certainly had a good time putting it together. If you want to know more about how you can learn to put all kinds of crazy effects in your videos, stay tuned. Take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye! Hello and welcome to the behind-the-scenes look at adding effects to your videos. Now, I used 4 different types of free software to make this video today, and I'm going to show you how you can do it just like I did. The first one that I used to do the main effects was a new one for me called InVideo. It's free to sign up, and they have an expensive paid program that you might want to use if you were a big company. But I honestly found everything I needed on the free one. This is where I did most of the visual and sound effects. I think InVideo works best on a computer or maybe a tablet. I found it too difficult to do on my phone. Now let's look at some of the effects I was able to achieve using InVideo. InVideo has a whole bank of sound effects, all divided into categories to make it easy to find what you're looking for. I used 2 different twinkly magic sounds for the good fairy coming in and the good fairy going away, as well as a crash sound and a boing sound and all sorts of other kind of cartoon noises. InVideo also let me add text to my story. There were lots of different choices, but I chose the speech bubbles. My favorite part of InVideo was adding the special effects. I used a confetti effect for the good fairy, and my favorite part was the smoke effect when he turns into the Goonie. As amazing as InVideo is, there were a few things that I wanted to do that it wouldn't do for me, so I had to find another way. In order to create the effects that I couldn't do on InVideo, I found an app called InShot. It was a free app, and I downloaded it to my phone from the Google Play Store. InVideo let me fill the screen with blue smoke, but it wouldn't let me make the smoke go away, and so I used InShot to make that happen. I filmed it with the smoke filling the screen, and then I reversed the film and played it backwards to make it look like the smoke was going away. The other thing I used InShot for was to flip the film. Every time I pretended to be the good fairy, I came in from the left side, but I wanted some of the times to look like I had come from the right side, and so I just flipped the film and made it look like I was coming in from the right side. Once I had finished making all my tiny little scenes, I used OpenShot to help me put them together to make one complete film. OpenShot is terrific for joining up lots of little bits of film, and it's the one I always use when I filmed a storytelling. The disadvantage is it has to be downloaded onto your computer. It's not just a website you go to or an app on your phone. But it is free. And lastly, I used this app, Stop Motion Studio, on my phone to make this video of the behind the scenes how you make the effects video. Thanks for watching. I hope this will inspire you to make some of your own videos. If you do, please let us know at the bookshop.